Alright, today we'll be playing King of Tokyo. Inside the box, there are 7 characters, each one with a cardboard cutout and a player card. As you can see, each player card contains 2 wheels. You can spin them on the sides. One controls your victory points, and the other controls your health. Health goes up to 10, victory points go up to 20. When you start the game, you take your cardboard cutout and place it in one of these black plastic pieces so it can stand up. As you can see, we've already done that. It also includes 6 game dice. For example, one you can see has different markings, each symbolizing something else. We also brought along this thing to roll our dice in. However, it doesn't come with a box, it's just something we have. Also included is your game board, which represents Tokyo City, your energy dice, which as you roll energy you get to collect, and cards, which you spend energy on to gain special powers. We're going to jump right in, and start off. I'll take my first roll. Looking at this, I got 3 2s. To start off earning victory points, you have to roll 3 of one type of number. Whenever you get a triple of a single number, you get that many victory points. So I earn 2 victory points. For every additional 2, I get 1 extra victory point. I'm also going to go ahead and keep the energy, because you want that early game. I'm also going to keep the attack. Even though there's no one in Tokyo City to attack, having an attack will allow me to move into Tokyo City. Finally, there's a heart. Since I'm not damaged, I don't really have any use, so I'm going to go and re-roll it. I get an energy. I have 3 total rolls, just like in Yahtzee. However, I'm going to stick with 2 because I'm happy with what I got. I got 2 energy, so I grab 2 energy cubes. I got an attack, so I'm going to move into Tokyo City. I gain 1 victory point. I'll turn my card, because I moved into Tokyo City. And I also got 3 2s, so I gained 2 more victory points. Now it's Brandon's turn.
Alright. I'll start off by taking my roll. I got 4 1s, so that's 2 victory points. And 1 energy. Let's see what else I get on the third roll. Alright, so I'm going to attack Mitch for 1 point.
And I'm going to stay in Tokyo.
And I get 2 victory points.
When you take damage while in Tokyo, you have the option of yielding Tokyo. However, since we're only playing with 2 players, I'm going to go ahead and stay in, because I'm not too worried about dying yet. Since I started my turn in Tokyo City, I gained 2 victory points. That puts me up to 5. In a small game, where it's only one person attacking the other person, it's a lot better to be in Tokyo City. There's 2 ways to win the actual game. If you kill all the other monsters, then you win, which is a likely way for the game to end in this situation. Or if you reach 20 victory points. I'm already a quarter of the way there after my first turn. Now I take my second turn. I'll roll the dice again. I'm going to go ahead and keep the 2 energy, and although I'm injured, I'm not going to keep the heart, because while you're in Tokyo City, you cannot heal. I also roll 3 2s again right away. Since I'm going pretty well on the victory points, I'm going to go ahead and hold on to those. I'll just re-roll my heart. I get an attack. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I'm going to finish on 2 rolls again. So Brand takes 1 damage. I gain 2 energy cubes. And because I got the 3 2s, I gain 2 more victory points. I now have 4 energy cubes. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 of them to buy the card Fire Blast. As you can see, it costs 3 energy, so I still have 1 energy left. It's a discard card, so it's a one-time ability that has special powers. Deal 2 damage to all other monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and play it right away, set it down in discard, and Brandon takes 2 more damage. Then, you flip over another card. As you can see, they're all fairly high cost. You have a 7 cost, 4 cost, which isn't really a good card in my opinion, and a 6 cost. So they're just kind of stuck out there.
Alright, so Mitch, you take 2 damage.
And I'm going to yield.
Now I get 1 victory point for entering into Tokyo.
He also heals the 1 health, because he wasn't yet in Tokyo when he rolled it. You could see he was going for the 3s, but since he didn't get them, these are worthless. I'll now go again. Again, 3 2s, gaining victory points rather quickly. I also gained 1 heart, which I'm going to go ahead and keep because I'm now outside of Tokyo and I can heal. I'll also keep my damage to keep the attack up on Brandon, and I'll re-roll the 1. Another heart. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that. See what I get. Just for the game's sake, I'm going to say I rolled an energy. That gives 1 damage to Brandon. Brandon, you going to stay in Tokyo?
Yes.
Alright. I also gained 2 victory points. Just got to 9. I heal 1 with the heart. And I get 1 more energy. Since I now have 2 energy, I'm going to go ahead and wipe the cards. For 2 energy, a single player can wipe the cards on the field. I don't like them, and I want to get a new set. Pretty good set of cards. The 7 energy ones are always very powerful. For example, extra head, you get 1 extra die. That means you get 7 dice instead of 6, if you can afford it for 7 energy. That's where these extra dice come into play. You have 2 more, so up to 2 players can get more dice. That was great.
I'm going to keep the energy and the attack and reroll. So 2 attack and 2 energy.
So I take 2 damage. And Brandon, remember, since Brandon started his turn in Tokyo City, he gains 2 extra victory points. And he collects his 2 energy. So, it's a very short game. It can be played very quickly. I'm already almost halfway to victory points winning. I'm already down to 6 health while Brandon's at 7. In larger games, people even tend to die faster. But, for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and skip right to the end, since you probably don't want to watch us play an entire game of King of Tokyo. So the 2 ways to win are either by reaching 20 victory points, by accumulating victory points all the way up to 20, or, if I die, by my hit points going all the way down to 0, Brandon wins by default since he's the only monster left alive. Is there anything else?
I think that's it.
Thank you for watching
King of Tokyo.